What's up, YouTube? I've got a lot of stuff that I'm doing with the STI in November. I've got Cars and Coffee tomorrow, which I'm hoping to actually do a Subaru meet before the total Cars and Coffee. And then I've got Autocross with the SCCA, and then a week after that I have Autocross with the Porsche Club of America. So a lot of stuff going on, and so I'm going to go ahead and start doing some prep work for all of that today. Alright, so the front is on ramps and the back is jacked up and on stands. The next step is to get the belly pan. Alright, so that bolt is out. While that's draining, we're going to go ahead and check on the tires. Looking over my tires, I found that I have a screw in one of them. I'm not sure when I picked this up, but I'm going to have to run over to Discount Tire and see what they can do about it. So, just got back from Discount Tire. They were able to put a plug where the screw was. This isn't ideal, as under track use and autocross use, the stress from driving can actually cause the plug to come loose. I'm going to have to replace this tire before my next full track day, but this should be fine for tomorrow. So we've all seen the video of the guy with the Ford Stars that had the wheel actually break away from the hub while he was on the racetrack. To protect from that, you want to check the barrel and the back of your spokes to make sure that there's no damage. This one's in great shape. I'm going to check the other three just to make sure that there's no issues I should be aware of. So the oil's all drained out nicely. The last thing to do is go ahead and take out the oil filter. A little trick I picked up from the Camaro forums was actually you can use a small nail and puncture the bottom of the oil filter to help drain out the oil from it and prevent from making a big mess down the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I should be able to wrap all this up. So I'm running Motul 8100 XS 5W40. This is the oil that was recommended to me by a local tuner shop, and they have a great reputation within Houston, so I'm going to continue running this. I have put about half a quart or so of oil directly into the filter and then rubbed a little bit of oil around the O-ring. I don't know if that's as big a deal within the Subaru community. It's something that I plan to continue on the STI. One thing I really love about this Motul bottle is it actually has this spout right here, makes filling up after an oil change really easy. So some other areas that I like to check while I'm doing all of this is to check the brake fluid. You can see it's starting to show some age. It's starting to look a little bit brown compared to the kind of yellowish color that it was brand new. So I'm going to have to be looking at replacing that before my next full track day for sure, and probably sometime in the next couple months if I don't have that. So I have about half a quart of oil left over after this. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the garage. If I check and see that my car's oil is low at any point, I can always top it up. Alright YouTube, I'm back with day 2 of the autocross prep. It's time to change out the wheels and tires now that Cars and Coffee is done and start pulling stuff out of the car. Alright, fronts are done. It's time to move to the back. Alright, tires are done, so it's time to pull stuff out of the car to get ready for tomorrow. As you can see, I've taken just about everything out of the glove box in the center console. I've also switched the floor mats to the factory mats because they have a slightly Velcro back, which prevents them from slipping even further, and they draw a little less attention than the WeatherTech floor mats. I see a lot of people that wait to pull these items out until after they get to the autocross event. That results in them taking more time to empty out their car. They get to tech later and usually spend more time in lines. By emptying out the car before I ever get there, I'm able to go to registration and then directly into tech. I do leave in the spare tire. I will take this out before I go through tech, but most of these events are about an hour from my house, and I don't want to get a flat with no way to get the car home. Alright, so that's everything. The car is prepped and ready to go. I've got my track tires on, I've taken the extra weight out of the car, and I've made sure that all my fluids are good. My next video is probably going to be the autocross day with the SCCA. Thank you for watching.